Good morning, good afternoon, and good night to everyone. Welcome back to the K Plus Podcast, a new episode of the K Plus Podcast. Please like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, you name it. I hope you guys are having a good day today. You know, I got special guests here with me today. My good friend Carolina. Carolina, how are you doing this morning?
Hey, I'm good, and you?
How you doing? Oh, we got Carolina on the show. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Finally got on the show, man. How you doing? You good? You good?
Good, chilling. Same
How's your morning so far?
Good. I woke up at 6 a.m.
6?
I don't know. Is that what's really telling?
I woke up at 7:15. Because
Wow.
I had to hoop early them and drop them off, you know. They won 4 games, but don't tell them I said that. Yeah, but I had to drop them off today, man. They get me up early in the morning. You know, as a vampire.
Yeah.
I got the shades on, guy. I feel like a cool guy today. Hold on, my hair's
You
sticking
are a
out.
cool
I'm
guy.
sorry.
Look at you with your glasses on and everything.
I'm just a chill guy, man. I'm just
killing it
chilling,
today.
man. I'm just chilling, man. You know who is killing it today? You know, if y'all have heard the news, Diddy kind of beat a lot of those charges today, man. We're gonna get into it.
You know what's gonna happen.
We're gonna talk about Diddy. We're gonna talk about early 2000s music a little later after that, but we're gonna go into some breaking news. So let me just read this out real quick. Per NBC, ABC, UFC, you name it. Sean Diddy Combs was acquitted of racketeering and sex trafficking charges today and was found guilty on 2 lesser charges of transportation of former girlfriends for prostitution. So he beat 3 out of the 5 charges essentially. What's your initial take on just hearing that and seeing that this morning?
Well, money is power, okay? So right off the bat, you already know why, he was not guilty for.
What are you saying? He paid off some lawyers, he paid off some people?
Oh, for sure. That man is known to do things like that. I mean, if you had the money, wouldn't you do the same thing?
I wouldn't be enough. I'm not prostituting nobody. I ain't doing none of that.
Obviously not. I would hope not. But
I
if you have money like that and you are able to get yourself out of that situation, that's what he did. And, everybody knew that was going to happen. Like, if you didn't think that he was going to get, off a little bit, then,
I thought he was low-key cooked. Yeah, I know the guy, rich, I think he's a billionaire and everything, yeah. I thought he was low-key cooked, per se, because it's like, the video with Cassie, the 2016 video that resurfaced, he was beating on her and all that stuff. I mean, they might see it off as just domestic violence, but, all the stuff with it, all the evidence, the 16,000 bottles of baby oil, he should be in life for prison just for that. I did an episode before
about
about,
gonna have his face
I did an episode on Diddy before about what initially when he got, arrested or whatever.
Yeah.
The baby oil alone is evidence. So there was no need for this trial. That it's criminal. There's ashy babies in Miami because of Diddy, because he bought up all the oil. He bought all the oil. Can't save it for nobody else. Nobody can find a baby oil nowhere. Not in Walmart, Sam's Club, nowhere. Oh, just hold on. Let me.
I thought you were gonna put on some baby oil.
No. I can't find any. I can't find any. It's gone. He bought it all. There's none. There's no baby oil. He bought them all. He bought it all, man. But no, it's sad. I feel for Cassie and whoever else was involved, because all the freak off stuff and so forth. You were going to say something?
Well, you know that he never got charged for the domestic thing, and it was never a charge. So that's one thing that a lot of people need to realize, that was not a charge. Yeah, we want him to go to jail because he beat up Cassie, but that's not a charge. That's not what he's going to jail for. That's not what he's being charged for right now. Right now, he was being charged because he was basically a pimp. If you want to put it in other words, he was getting his girlfriends, having them hook up with a bunch of men, hundreds of men, watching it. Like, it was
that
just...
man a freak.
Yeah, and he freaked
out. He freaked out.
I don't know what
That's
he's
enough.
He's going to get at least 10.
I remember one video. He was talking to some guy. What should I call you, P. Diddy? Call me love. Call me love. I'm like, bro, what? He had on shades like this. I think I gotta take. It's too bright. It's too bright. I can't.
It's too bright for you today. Today you're cool. Remember,
the lights are too bright. But no, so I got the thing here. So, not guilty of racketeering, which for those who don't know what
Yeah.
racketeering is, for AI Google, racketeering is a form of organized crime where individuals of or groups repeatedly engage in illegal activities, often involving extortion, fraud, or violence to obtain money or other benefits. So racketeering is maybe kind of like he had a sexual, prostitution empire going on. They were trying to pin him something about that and so forth. So I think one of the things that people were saying was that, they try to make it seem like, first of all, he had a great legal team. First of all, he had the best of the best. Like he got money and power. You see what I'm saying? So they try to pass it off as the females and the girls, whoever was involved, it was consensual. That's what they try to pass it off at first, whatever. So it's like it sucks, man. But let me get these here first. So he was not guilty on racket. You see this phone, the one auto rotate? Oh, I have it locked. I'm sorry. Um, he was not guilty on racketeering.
Yeah.
Not guilty for sex trafficking by force, fraud, or coercion. Not guilty for sex traffic by force, or it's 2 counts of that. So he was guilty on transportation to engage in prostitution on 2 counts of that.
Yeah.
So the big stuff they try to pin him on, he didn't get it.
He didn't get it. No.
He
No.
didn't get it, and it's like it's real sad because I do believe, I believe Cassie and so forth. And
Oh yeah. Of course. And he knows it too, I'm sure. You could only get away with that kind of stuff for so long until, yeah,
mm,
you're famous and you try to do things, but at the end of the day, it's gonna catch up to you. And in Miami, everybody knew it. Everybody knew what Diddy was up.
all y'all knew it. All y'all knew
Everybody
it. And
knew.
y'all didn't say
Everybody.
nothing. What happened? Y'all
I
gotta
mean,
speak up, man.
it's just a known thing. Like you don't go to Diddy parties, unless you wanna.
You couldn't pay me to go after seeing all this. I'm not safe
You
in
used
there.
to have those
No.
like all white parties and everybody knew about it. Like, because people
I'm
would
good.
talk, so you knew.
I'm good. I'm good. I'm not. I don't want to go to no Diddy party. You can't pay me to go. I'm not. I'm fine. They're finna do things to me, and
What
I'm
about
pretty.
it like, hey, Karan, we're gonna feed you some
Feed me
good
what?
old.
Feed me what? I don't want
I was going
no.
to talk about food. That's all I was gonna do. Don't be sick.
I don't want no. I don't need. Nope.
We're
Nope.
gonna
Nope.
have some good time.
I'll have a good time in my house playing Xbox and Switch and watching,
Karan
TV
at
and
a
stuff.
Diddy party.
Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm,
Bring your
mm-mm,
baby oil.
mm-mm. Your favorite artist was at the Diddy parties, just so you know. I know that I
Oh,
don't
I
know who,
know. I
but I
know.
know celebrities was there. They're hiding in the corner. Don't want to tell
My
nobody.
husband, Michael B. Jordan, I think he was almost, yeah, called on. Look,
Okay,
he's
okay,
gonna do his research. Yeah, he
okay.
was almost called on as a witness or something.
Okay.
Yeah,
Like I said, there was the public Diddy party, and then there was the after party after for all of this
yeah.
crazy stuff was going on. But after all this, do you think he may get released from prison?
No, I don't think
Released
so.
today, he may. It's up to the judge. But if by any chance he gets to get a bail or bond, you think he's gonna run out the country? You think he's gonna go to Cancun or?
I don't think so. I don't because he has kids. So that man, to be honest, like he has his family and his children were at the courts and stuff, and
Mhm.
you could tell that they're supporting him. I'm pretty sure. I hope. I know that maybe one of the kids was involved in it, but yeah, I think one of the boys or
Mm-mm.
something from what I
Come
was
on,
reading.
man. Leave the kids out of
But
this, man.
but I think he wouldn't run because of them. Is my thinking. I think that he would take it up. I would hope take it like a man. I think he's gonna get 10 years. Right now, if they do let him out, it'll be for like a few months.
Hmm.
I'm sure it's gonna
Until
be
they
like
get like
house
a sentencing date, right? Something like
until
that.
he gets, yeah, his sentencing and all of that, then he's going back in. And it sucks for the kids and the family because but at the same time it's like he should have been thinking about that first, before
You don't think you're
doing
gonna get caught till you get caught.
so you get caught. And that was like before he went jail in Miami. They were raiding his house in LA. They were raiding his house, and everybody was like, "What is it?" I thought it was drugs at first. I was like, "Oh, he got
Yeah, he
some,
had a Miami raid, I think a New York and a
yeah,
California raid, right?
like California." And they like the helicopter was seeing them take away all his stuff and all of that. So I thought it was that, but
Hmm.
I mean, it sucks. It sucks for the kids. mostly, I think, and it
Yeah,
sucks for the fans too, because like people that grew up knowing Diddy, like me, you know,
you gotta make a
even
choice now, girl.
you gotta make a choice.
You
But
gotta,
I will
del-
jam out to some Puff Daddy though.
you gotta delete it. We can't. I have to delete R. Kelly stuff after he thing.
No, well,
No more
R. Kelly,
remix to Ignition. We're not fresh out the kitchen no more. We can't
R.
do it.
Kelly has some good music. Like, how can you forget about that? You can't. Like that
I
one day
know.
when I was listening to the Puff Daddy and R. Kelly song, and I was like driving, and I was like, hold up, is
That's
this
double
good?
trouble. You can't not two of them at the same time now. Come on, man. Come
Well,
on.
doing the wrong
No.
thing right now.
No. Oh, you got to delete
It's a
that.
good
Throw it
song,
outside. I
you
understand.
know.
I got you.
You know.
We'll separate the artists from their
Yeah, you
side
can't.
activities for today. But
But
Puff Daddy essentially went from possibly serving life in prison, so he may get 10 to 20 years indeed. So
yeah,
we'll
no,
see what
I
else
think he deserves
happens.
it.
Yeah,
He deserves at least
he
20.
needs to serve sometime. I definitely
Yeah.
think there's a lot more, and I got to give props to Cassie as well, because to sit down there and tell them all the stuff that was done to you, all the stuff you did with God knows how much, man. Her husband was there. That's a strong man too.
She was
That
9 months pregnant
that's
too.
a
The top
strong man too. She's nine
yeah.
months pregnant currently.
Was 9 months, but she already gave birth when she went to
Or
court.
was
She
that
was
it? Mm.
she was 9 months pregnant. Yeah, so she had a big old belly, talking about how all Diddy did all this stuff to her. She had to hook up with like
It rough.
hundreds of guys and
It
do all this
definitely
stuff
rough.
for him, and how he manipulated her. Huh?
No, I
How he
saying it
like
rough. It rough.
manipulated her. Okay, am I off?
No, wait, no. I think you got cut off for a second. Hold on. Can you hear me? Can you see me? Can you
Yeah,
see me? You good? We're good.
yeah,
I think we're good.
yeah,
I think we're good.
yeah.
You see, they trying to cut us off. They don't want us to tell the people the truth, man. They
They
don't
don't
want
want
us
us
to tell the
talking
people the truth.
about this.
No, we're
The
gonna talk
system is
about it.
listening to us.
There's real stuff. I say I paid my taxes, NSA. I paid my taxes. I'm a citizen. I love football and whatever. They'll be fine. They'll be fine.
Stop football.
They'll be fine.
American dream.
They'll be fine. They'll be fine. But yeah, we shall see how it goes, and yeah, we'll see, man. So we'll live. We'll live. We'll live. We're back again. Carolina says she still likes Diddy music after all this, just so I know. Just so y'all know. So segueing.
Listen,
Segueing. Yes, yes.
listen. More money, more problems. Okay, that's a good song. How are you gonna tell me that's not a good song?
Segueing into the next part, we're gonna talk about early 2000s music. My girl Carolina like the OG stuff. I have a little bit of an old soul too. So Carol, just talk to me. How you like music now compared to like 2000 to 2012, or even going back to like, let's say, early late 90s to like 2012? How you comparing the
No,
music now?
I don't listen to the radio now. In all honesty, I don't. I'll
I don't
listen
either.
to
I got
some
Spotify.
stuff. Yeah, I mean, I have Apple Music, but even then, like, I don't even listen to like what's trending or whatever. I listen to mostly old stuff. Here and there, like I like Kendrick and things like that. I like Chris Brown, obviously. I
You don't like
like,
Chris Brown. You love Chris Brown. Come on, be real. Be
yeah,
honest.
I do, I do,
Thank
I
you.
do.
Thank you. Okay.
I like what's this girl's name? There's an artist. I don't know what's her name. It was with a T.
It'll come back to you. Tyler?
Yo, huh?
Is it Tyler?
Yeah, Tyler. I like her. She's new. I like her. And then I listen to a lot of Spanish because,
Yo
that's
no
the thing
sé, yo
now.
no sé, yay. That's
Yeah, I
it.
listen to a lot of reggaeton. So mostly,
That's it.
in all honesty, like when it comes to new music, it's mostly reggaeton because everything else to me is just not it anymore.
They try to put me onto Bad Bunny. I'm trying to get it to stick. It ain't stick yet, but I don't know. I,
Bunny Pop.
I don't know. Why Bad Bunny? Couldn't be Bad Alligator or something. Like, why you gotta be a bunny?
No,
I
man,
don't.
it's Bad Bunny. You could
Okay,
you could get into it. Bad Bunny's good.
I'll get
I
into
like
it.
Bad Bunny. I
I,
like Bad Bunny. I'm more
I'll
of
get.
a Rauw Alejandro fan, but
Who?
Rauw Alejandro.
Raul?
Yeah, Rauw. It's Rauw.
Rao?
Yeah.
You say I can't roll my tongue and things like that.
It
You see,
doesn't matter. You could say Rauw
I,
if you want.
I, I, I beg them to teach me Spanish, guys, and they have yet to do it.
Rauw
All I know is
Alejandro,
old and then
man. He's
Alejandro.
awesome.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
so he's good. But as far as today goes, that's literally it for me. I'm not big on anything new. But I like mostly old stuff. So I can't really put an opinion of how the music is now. But like I said, I like Kendrick, good hip hop, great rap, So I
You're not
think
into
he's
all the
always,
gang stuff, guns, murder. Ah, you ain't want
yeah.
to hear all of that. Ah, even though that was a big part of rap back then, too, hip hop too back then,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, back then it was huge. Don't
Eh,
listen to the radio, kids. They're talking about drugs and guns.
Oh yeah, yeah. I played GTA.
I was
Really
like
fine.
MTV. Looking at my TV, MTV. I had no parental guidance watching TV when I was younger.
Oh
So
yeah.
MTV they used to play only videos, just videos. So I would watch every video that you could think of, like
Mm.
when videos were a big thing, you know. So that's what got me into liking a lot of
Yeah, MTV used to have that like
music.
commercial break where they play a music video with the little words at the
Yeah,
side to show a singer. Dang! Wow, that
yeah,
was so long ago.
yeah.
Oh wow, man, time has changed, man.
No, MTV is reality TV now. It's
Oh yeah,
not, yeah, not music
I
videos
haven't
like you
watched
put
it in a
on.
while. MTV. I used to love
Yeah,
ridiculousness and MTV Cribs was nice.
I agree with
I
this.
loved MTV Cribs, man.
Yeah, that was them. But I found out that MTV Cribs was fake. That a
Hey,
lot of the people use
what you
like
mean?
fake houses. Like a lot of people use. Yeah,
You're
I
serious?
know.
All that
Yeah,
was fake? Come
a lot
on.
of them were
I saw
not like
Tony Hawk, Little Wayne. Who else I saw? I don't
a
remember all
lot
who
of
I
them were.
saw.
I don't know where I saw it, but I saw an interview where like one of the artists was like, "Yeah, my house was fake, and like they tell you to like rent out a house, so for security purposes or whatever." Yeah, we were all
You know what? I get
we
it
pulled
because
all those.
I wouldn't want all those people in my house anyway. So
But then
I could,
remember, they're famous, so like you can really like find out
I
just by looking at their front yard. You could know where somebody lives if you're that stalkerish. I'm not gonna go looking for somebody, but you don't know who the
stalkerish.
next person,
I like the
the
word
next
stalkerish.
stalkerish.
Yeah,
You
you
know,
stalkerish. Get away from me.
that's why you gotta tell them girls, Karan.
Hey, hey, that's enough though, man. Yeah, you
Pero
stalkerish. Get away from
anyways,
me.
like we were talking about music.
You're fine. You're fine.
So yeah, Puff Daddy was big too back in the 2000s.
Bad Boy Records.
You gotta
Bad
remember,
Boy
out of
Records.
Puff Daddy came a lot of people. You have Biggie, obviously, Mace, which was really good.
Biggie is
Um,
here.
Biggie, well, Biggie started the whole thing.
Biggie or
You
Tupac?
gotta look him. Oof, I'm gonna get heat, but I'm gonna say Tupac.
You're not gonna get heat, but no Biggie.
I
Biggie
know,
man.
I knew you were gonna say that. A lot of people say Biggie. For me, it's Tupac, just because I grew up on Tupac and I like his lyrics and the things that he said.
I love
Some
Tupac too. I love Tupac too. But Biggie, I just think his flow was just very interested. He very, I love it when they call me Big Pop.
Yeah, of
That's a
course.
big tune. That's a big song. You like it,
It is.
one more chance, all those stuff that I hypnotize.
Yeah.
Somebody's got to die. If I go, you gotta go. Like he was spinning. He was
Yeah,
spinning.
no, he was. I'm not saying that. I just go more for the Tupac flow because the way that he was talking about, you know what I mean? If you heard Hit 'Em Up, the way he talks about females is awesome. Like his lyrics were great. But Biggie's good and his flow was great. And the thing about Biggie was crazy is that Biggie was actually from the streets, like he was a drug dealer. Tupac wasn't. Tupac didn't grow up in the streets.
Well, you said Tupac was from the suburbs, huh?
Yeah, his mom was a Black Panther, but he wasn't raised bad. He went to art school.
Hmm.
Yeah, he went. Yeah, he's not like a thug
I did.
thug.
I didn't know that. That's interesting. Okay.
I watch a lot of documentaries and movies.
I could tell. Oh yeah, I know. All this mystery, crime, craziness. Yeah.
Okay, I can send you a lot of links, my friend. There's a bunch of them on Netflix. You know what show you? Speaking of what we're talking about, you gotta watch Hip Hop Evolution on Netflix.
Hip Hop Evolution.
Yeah, it's
I gotta add that to the list.
It's like a 4-season thing. Each season I think is like 5 episodes, and it starts telling you like how hip hop started and like everything. It starts jumping from like each decade kind of, and like a lot of people talk. They interview a lot of people that were involved in the whole thing, and that's really interesting. I found it interesting. It's really educational when it comes to hip hop and rap and all of that.
Oh,
You
it
know,
is. I feel
but
you on that.
Tupac and Biggie ran that whole late 90s, right? Mid to late 90s. With Will Smith was good back then.
Will Smith. Oh, I know Will Smith. Oh, come
Come
on.
on.
What are you talking about movies, man?
Will Smith was good. Will Smith was good back in the day.
West Philadelphia, born and raised in a playground where I spent most of my days. Okay.
Look at you.
That's about it.
Know about the Fresh Prince.
I love the Fresh Prince. I love it. It was funny.
No, that's a good show. That's a good show.
a
But he
funny
was
show.
good. He had some good songs too. I mean, that's where
Better actor. Better actor. Even I don't really listen to him as an artist, actor.
he is. He's funny. Bad Boys, come on, you can't go wrong. And then back then you also had you had a lot more options. I feel. I don't know. I think that the whole thing with the music videos helped them out a lot too. So
It's good for promotion, good for
it
advertising.
was good for promotion, yeah. And so you were able to do that. Plus you had Dr. Dre and all of those guys. Eminem came out in the late 90s.
Yeah, but 2000s Eminem were crazy. Hold on. I got hold on, man. When I'm gone, what you know about that? I'm not afraid to take a stand. You're too young. You wouldn't know about those things, man. You're too young.
I'm too young.
You're too young. You don't know about those things, man.
I don't know how you know about that. That came out before you were born.
What you know about Mockingbird, man? Come on.
Oh, of course.
Hush, little baby, don't you cry. Everything's
Eminem
gonna be
was
alright.
literally
Come on.
The best thing that happened to Dr. Dre, I think, is what, if it wasn't for him, I don't know.
I think that, not even to bring race to it, but, being coming into a profession that was dominated by black men at the time, as a white guy, and come and kill it. I feel like once you get a movie, you're him. Eminem got a movie, 50 Cent got a movie. Yeah, I said 50 Cent and all. I said 50 Cent. That Get Rich or Die Trying. Fire.
No, that's a good album.
Fire.
That album.
What y'all know about that? Many men wish death upon me. Hey.
I saw him live. I actually I saw him and Eminem back in like 2005, I think.
Oh, yeah?
I went to a concert. Yeah, it was 50 Cent, G Unit, and Eminem. And it was fire.
Remember that Super Bowl when Eminem 50 Cent were when he was upside down. He looked like he was struggling. He looked like he was holding his breath.
He's older now.
He was like he was like constipated. I said, get him down before he hurts himself. Come on, get him down.
I feel bad for him because everybody was calling him fat.
He wasn't fat. Like all the it just looks stiff there with the mic to his mouth.
He can't move his teeth. So I will say in the concert, the worst part of the whole concert was 50 Cent. I didn't like how he sounded live, in all honesty. I didn't think he sounded...
He was upside down. He couldn't breathe.
I'm not talking about the Super Bowl. I'm talking about the concert that I went to.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
The one that I went to in 2000... You slap yourself. In 2005, he literally did not sound like his album or his music. Nothing. Like, I don't know if he was just having a bad day, but he wasn't like it. Even the guys in G Unit sounded good, like really great, But him, nothing. Eminem sounds exactly the way he sounds on the radio. Exactly the same. Like, there's no auto-tune, there's nothing. The guy sounds perfect. 50 Cent, I don't know what they do to that man's voice, but he does not sound like that live. I think.
He did get shot in the mouth, I think, so that probably kind of affected him a bit.
I'm sure. I think so too.
We'll give him some grace.
No, I'm not. I like his music too. I mean, I think I'm not gonna lie to you. He only has 2 albums, doesn't he? 50 Cent.
Well, I think most people only know about like the main Get Rich or Die, the 2003 one. I gotta look into that some more. But that carried his whole career and so forth too. He's a great, he's an author now, TV, into TV now. He's a businessman.
I mean, Power, come on, that show's fire.
I watched Power and I couldn't do it no more. I watched the first season and after like season 4 I got tired. I don't know. And the show is good, but I just like I couldn't do it no more. Freaking Tasha.
I couldn't do like the new ones, that they talk about the sun.
Like his son, and then there's a Tommy spinoff,
The
Kanan.
Tommy, I haven't. No, I can't. I can't. Plus, stars is expensive, and I don't have stars money.
Yeah, hey, stars, I could look up and see stars. I ain't paying for that.
Yeah,
Stars up
that's
there
the
free.
only stars we see.
Yeah, that's free. Look up and yep, stars. Yep. I'm watching stars,
That's the
guys.
only
Okay,
one.
okay,
Exactly.
okay. Yeah, Power just
Exactly.
didn't stick for me. It just didn't. But I'll probably try to get into it again. I watch
It's
Snowfall
good.
and
It's
stuff.
good.
I'm more of a I like crime FBI type shows with special forces type thing.
No, me
TV,
too.
all type of stuff there. This
I like.
there was a specific song you had sent to me with Britney Spears.
Okay, which one was it?
It was Stronger, wasn't it? I'm looking at it now.
Okay, yeah.
It-
Oh, but Britney used to be good. Like, did you see the video?
yeah, I saw the video. I saw it. I saw when she sent me it. A lot of choreography and so forth. It was cool. It's
She
cool.
was awesome.
I never really studied Britney Spears. When I was a child and so forth. Yeah, I
Yeah.
ain't really. It's probably more your thing, more of a girl thing per se. I guess. Most guys. I don't think was listening to Britney Spears. Well, no, it was a good video.
But I'm telling you, so a lot of people, like the younger kids, this generation, they just look at the Britney that dances on Instagram with freaking knives and looks crazy. But the Britney I knew was like awesome, and she was doing her thing, and you know, she fell off, I guess. Unfortunately, I think that she could have been bigger. But I mean, she's still big. She's still big. Everybody knows who Britney Spears is. My parents know who Britney Spears is. You know what I mean?
You're not a you're not a Swifty. You're not a Swifty.
I like
Carolina.
Taylor Swift, but I'm not like, oh my
You're
God,
not
it's
a,
Taylor Swift.
you're not a Swifty. I think everybody should be a Swifty. Everybody loves
I
Taylor
mean, I
Swift.
like her. I listen to her
Oh,
music.
Taylor
I
Swift.
saw the Eras tour because I had to go to the movies and watch it with my sister. I
Mm-hmm.
enjoyed it, and I like her music. It's a little depressing. I'm not gonna lie to you. Her music is a little like I'm like, how do these kids listen to this stuff? Believe it or not, she has a lot of depressing music, but it's
Sad music seems to be
sad.
very
Yeah,
popular.
you
Sad
know.
music is kind of
Like I'm
popular.
down
So.
bad crying at the gym. Like, okay, down bad crying at the gym. You crying at the gym?
We got
Why
work
are
to
you
do in the
crying at
gym.
the gym?
We could cry after. We could cry before. We're in the gym to lift some weights. Come on, we got
Yeah,
to.
you're supposed to be positive with energy. Why are you
We
down
lifting
bad
weights
crying
and getting in shape. We can cry after, but we lifting this dumbbell right here.
Exactly.
We
So
ain't
she's
got no
singing
time for
about
that.
about being sad about a guy at the gym. I ain't sad about crying about no man at the gym. Like it ain't happening.
You're sad for the man at the gym because they got other bed. Okay, let me stop.
You can't be crying at the gym. Point blank. But yeah, back then, Britney Spears was the it thing. So it was like NSYNC, Backstreet Boys, all of that stuff. That
I
was
never
fun.
listened to Backstreet Boys. I never listened to. I don't think I never
I don't even know
intentionally.
why we're friends, bro. Why are we friends?
I was born in the year 2000, man. I'm sorry. Okay, I don't know Backstreet Boys. I do not know about Backstreet Boys like that. Why not go to the front street? Why gotta go to the back street? What's wrong with the front street? What's wrong with the front
Go
street?
to the alley.
Come on. Why you gotta be in the back street, man? Come on. Boys to Men. I've heard of them. Boys in the Hood. It's not the same thing. I'm sorry, but
Boys
yeah,
in the Hood is a movie,
Boys.
first of
I
all.
know. I love Ricky. I'm sorry. I'll turn off my mic.
But yes, Backstreet Boys are awesome. NSYNC. Then they had back then they had these other little boy bands, but those other little boy bands weren't as good as them.
I think
But
my
obviously-
generation really. I think it was like One Direction and Big Time Rush and stuff like that. And
I
think
remember
that's-
you One Direction.
I mentioned I was asking y'all the One Direction.
Best song ever. Whatever. You saw
Uh,
Liam Payne died?
I don't.
Fell off the balcony.
Oh,
That
he
was
was
sad.
he was Big Time Rush or One Direction. Liam Payne, he was Big Time Rush.
Yeah,
right?
he was the biggest one, huh? Well, no, Harry Styles, I guess. But whatever. I liked Liam Payne. He was a popsito.
Oh.
But he had other music too, so that's why I like Liam Payne a
You
lot.
can't
because
just say Papacito and not tell the people what a Papacito is.
okay, a papacito is a papacito. It's a good-looking man, right? Like Liam Payne. A
Oh, good.
papacito.
Oh, good looking man.
Raúl Alejandro, papacito.
I'm a Papacito too. That's an
Chris
definition.
Brown, a papacito. You know, it's good-looking men, but I'm saying it in Spanish. How else do you say? How do you say papacito in English? A papacito. Ooh, Karol G has a new song called Papacito. I was like, I should have trademarked that.
You
that
gotta
word.
get your money, girl. What you doing?
Now she has a song out, and I'm like, hold up, I started Papacito.
Go ahead and sue. I'll be your lawyer.
I'll lose for sure because somebody else invented that word a long time ago. Not because you would be my lawyer.
My law days are over before it started, so we're
Yeah,
not gonna even gonna wait
wow,
till
I
that.
didn't know. I didn't know you were a lawyer back in your day. You were a lawyer
Back in the day, I was many things.
back in your day.
Yeah, man. But we ain't gonna tell the people about that, man. We ain't gonna tell
Okay,
the
I'm
people
sorry. I'm
about that.
sorry.
No, you don't
All
be
right,
sorry. It's fine. You're fine, girl. You're good. You're good.
you're good.
Early 2000s hits. I got some in my. I think just some of the biggest songs of that time. Beyonce's Irreplaceable. I think that
Jay-Z,
was a very big.
irreplaceable.
I like.
Oh,
You must not
yeah.
know about me. You must not know about me. You know that song.
I can have another you in a minute. Yeah, I remember.
You know that song. I think
Of course, I know that song.
that's a catchy
That
song.
song,
That's a big
I
song.
kid you not, that song was on the radio
Of
24/7 when it
course,
came out. It
of
was
course,
nonstop.
of
Every time
course,
you would put on Power 96 in Miami, irreplaceable. Every
of
5 seconds,
course.
dude.
It's a cool, good song. It's a cool song. It's a
Yeah.
catchy song.
It's
The
a good
flow of it.
song, don't get me wrong.
To the
But
left, to the
dang,
left. To the left, not
they
right,
just
left.
why not the
Beautiful,
right?
beautiful girl, Sean Kingston.
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
No,
You're way too
mm-hmm,
beautiful, girl. Now you think I
mm-hmm,
didn't know?
mm-hmm.
I know.
I know you know. I know you. You got your list. I know you know. You know
You know
music.
I know.
You
I know
got
I know.
taste. You got taste. I know you know. Drop it like it's hot, Snoop Dogg.
Oh, of course. Drop it like it's hot.
Mm-hmm.
He did that. I remember
Mm-hmm.
the video.
What's
But
some of your?
Snoop Dogg's a goat.
He's Snoop Lion now. He's
Snoop,
Snoop.
he's Snoop.
He's Snoop Lion. Oh, I think he changed back to Snoop Dogg. He's Snoop. He's Snoop
Yeah,
song. He wants to be Snoop everything. Snoop
Snoop
Anteater,
is a good person.
Snoop
I
ice
think
cream. What you said?
he looks like he's a good person.
He looks like he's a good person. I'm sure he's a
Yeah, I
cool
mean I don't
guy.
know him.
I'm sure he's a cool
I don't know
guy.
him, but
I'm
he's a
sure.
cool guy.
I'm sure he was never at the Diddy parties. I'm sure.
Nah, I doubt it. No, he's been married for like forever. I mean, that doesn't matter when you're famous, I guess. But
Oh, he's married. He can't get an invite to the Diddy party. Okay.
nah, I
Okay.
don't know.
Okay. Diddy be like, "Hey Snoop, you want to come to the party? It's gonna be lit.
Probably, probably.
Call me love.
Call
Call
me
me
love
love."
now. When you come in, bring a bottle, baby oil.
Snoop,
Don't
like you
forget the
got
bottle,
enough.
baby.
You bought it all already, right? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Side note.
Did you
Side note.
see in the BET Awards, Kevin Hart was the host, and he was like, "Hey, no more, no after parties after this." He goes, "No after parties." He's like, they show a picture of like a Ubers like lined up for him for everybody to go straight home because you ain't going to no after parties.
Yeah,
After this.
we no after party, no part. We're going home. It's midnight.
Nothing.
Time to go home. We going in the bed. We're gonna watch some TV and Netflix. We ain't got no time for no party. That's
No,
enough.
no party,
We
no
we
party.
done with it. The party's over. Party's over. That's enough now. Y'all doing too much now.
Now they're doing too much.
All this freaky stuff, man.
Y'all
That's
go.
enough. Have some decorum. Go home. Eat a sandwich. Come on. Dang it. Eat a sandwich. Drink some water.
Eat a sandwich.
Come
That is
on,
so
man.
funny. I had to show you something. I had a list done and everything. Who we were
Well,
talking.
let me get the list. Let's see. Let me see before we end it off. Let me see what you got. Let me some of your favorite.
No, so it was like artists that I said that were gonna be good to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
We spoke about G Unit, right? Or no?
Yeah. You're more of a G Unit
Mention.
person than me. 50
Okay.
Cent is
I like
is
G
him.
Unit. That was a good album, G Unit, because they all had like their own little things. Like Tony Yayo did his thing, Lori Banks, Young Buck. They were good. They all had songs back in the early 2000s.
Mm-hmm.
Nas, did you ever like Nas?
Nas. Hey, I love that. The diss track on Jay-Z Ether it goes crazy.
Yeah.
If I rule the world, I free all
Yeah.
my sons. That's it.
That's
That's
it.
it. Hold on. I can.
That's my
like that.
favorite.
I love
That's
that
my
song
favorite
too.
song.
I love that
That's my
song.
favorite.
I had one in my Spotify that I liked the other day. Hold on, where is it? I forgot it. But no, Nas is very good too. Nas is
yeah,
very
we
good
did
too.
a
He
shout out
got
to
some very
Nas.
good music. I really
Yeah.
like it and so forth. So yeah, Nas is him. Yeah, I think he was well. He had I think it was late '90s, early 2000s for him. Well, no, he had some
Yeah, he
really good
did.
music.
He had a lot. Um, yeah, I really like Jay Z. So the first album I ever bought was a Jay Z album, Hard Knock Life.
Oh yeah,
The
it's a
first one
hard
that,
knock life
and it's
for
like
us.
my
It's a
mom was
hard
like, "Do you
knock
want
life
Britney
for us.
Spears? Do you want NSYNC?" And I was like, "No, I want the Jay Z album." Like I just really wanted it because
Instead of treated, we get tricked.
yeah, because that was during that song when that song came out. So I really
Instead
liked
of
Jay Z. I still like Jay Z.
get
Like
tricked. It's a hard
that
knock life.
guy's the goat to
He,
me.
he he has some. He has some. He's an
Yeah, he's
artist. He has
good.
some good flows. I'm not black, I'm OJ. Okay,
And look at
that's a
everything,
little.
like all the companies he has and all of that. Like he's good. You know, he's a businessman.
Hmm.
He married Beyonce, dude. You know, those people are gonna be well off forever. You know,
Gonna be
him and
they already are, and their child. What's the kid named Blue?
Blue Ivy. Yeah,
Blue Ivy.
she's on tour with her mom, dancing it up, breaking it down now.
No,
She's
Beyonce.
bound to be famous for sure.
Beyonce
She's
a
gonna be.
country singer now. She's country now,
Yeah,
I guess.
you saw that she
Yeah.
got stuck in the air.
Yeah, I saw it on TV. Like, get her down, please. She's not safe. Get down. Stop it.
Get her down. She's not safe.
Get
Do
down.
not
Stop
kill
it.
Beyonce.
We need her, please. Don't let her
We
go.
need her. You can. Yeah, no, that was a bad idea.
So, Beyonce or
Like she
Rihanna?
went. Oh, Beyonce. I know.
Under my umbrella, Ella,
Well,
Ella,
Rihanna, I like. So
eh.
Rihanna has a lot of her albums. She had a lot of good music that weren't popular. You know, that became
Mm.
popular within like people word of mouth and
Shine
things like
bright like
that.
a diamond.
You know, she did good. Don't get me wrong. I love Rihanna, but you're gonna make me pick.
Yeah,
You're gonna
ASAP
have,
lover too.
huh?
ASAP lover too.
ASAP Lover, yeah. But he stopped making music too, didn't he?
Yeah, he ain't really, he just want to make babies now. He ain't really trying to make music
Yeah, he's
nowadays.
all about the babies and the Rihanna.
Yeah,
He's
he
not
he
making.
he was good. He has some good music too, but
No, he does. I know. I liked him. I liked
two,
him, and I liked Two Chains.
two Chains.
Yeah, different.
Hey, no,
What
two
happened to
Chains.
that guy?
He's still around. He's still around.
That guy was awesome.
He's
His
still
music was
around,
funny.
man. He is still
Yeah,
around.
but let's see. What else do I got on my list?
Tell
Speaking
me.
of Diddy, Danny Kane.
Danny Kane? Who's that?
You don't know who Danny Kane is?
Daddy D Kane?
Danity Kane.
Danny Kane?
Danity.
I know Vanity
Danity.
Fair. I don't know what Danny Kane is. I don't know what I never heard of that
Bro,
guy.
I
You
gotta
have to
school you, man.
you
Danity
have to
Kane.
educate me, please. Go ahead.
Okay, so Dan Diddy or Puff Daddy, whatever you love.
Call me
He had
love.
Making the Band, right?
Uh-huh.
Making the Band was with Danity Kane. Was one of the seasons. The first one was Danity Kane, and it was a girl group, like 5 girls or 6 girls or something like that.
Okay.
And when they came out, they had really good music. They came out strong,
Hmm.
and that's good music. Like they had a really good songs that they came out with. I'm a school you. I'm gonna send you some. Don't worry. I'll send you some. Don't worry.
I'm all for it.
Um,
I'm all for
yeah.
it.
So he was. Those were good. I think that some of the girls went to court too to testify against him and everything too. But whatever. That's another one. Get into Danity Kane, dude. That's too early 2000s.
Danny D Kane. What you know about Bruno Mars though?
Of course, Bruno Mars.
What you know
I
about
still
Bruno
have his
Mars
CD.
though? You have a
Of
Bruno
course,
Mars CD?
I actually have his CD.
You have a CD?
I have a bin full of CDs in my storage room.
I need a picture of that.
I can't believe it. You don't know that?
I need a picture of that. That might be the thumbnail of the show. If CD is still it.
Yeah, I have a bunch. I know that I have a Bruno Mars one because my old car was a CD thing. Like, I had it.
No, Bruno
That's
Mars
what's
is
up.
nice. The lazy song. Today I don't feel like doing
Yeah,
anything.
that's the name of the album.
That's a
Do
cool
Walks
song.
and Hooligans. That
Do
was a
Wop
good
some
album.
Hooligans.
Yeah, that's the name of his album.
I don't really know all
One
the
of
album
them.
names and so forth. Talking to the Moon. Talking
Yeah.
to the Moon. That's it.
He had that song with who was it? B.O.B. and CeeLo Green. That one was good.
Bob. Bob.
It's
Let's
Bob
call
or
him
B.O.B.
Bob. B.O.B.
Bob.
Bob. He's Bob.
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 He had
Count
that
it.
Mary song, "Marry You."
I think I want to marry you. Marry you. I could sing. I think I could sing. My mama wanted me to sing in church. I didn't really care to sing in church, but maybe I could be a singer.
You can do it.
Maybe I could
I'm
be a
down.
singer. Get rich,
I'll support you. I'll support you. In
Get
your
rich,
career.
quit my job, and sing. Y'all go support me if I become a singer. Y'all finna support me. Just drop in the comments if I should become a singer.
Drop it in the comments. We should make a rap group.
Rap group.
Don't
That's
get me
it.
started.
That's it. Call it KC, Karan and Carolina. We lit. That's it. We already got it.
That's it. We already got some flow.
Please drop some sponsorship money, please and thank you. We're
For
gonna
real.
make it big. Check us out in 2035 when we finally drop our first album. God knows what it's gonna be named, but we're gonna drop it.
Damn.
Indeed. Mm-hmm.
Oh, that would be fun. Let's see. What other 2000s? Did you know about you? Oh, we were talking about it the other day. Chingy. I like the way you do it right there.
Chingy.
Yeah.
Chia. What do you what? Chingy.
Chingy, bro.
Chingy.
Yeah. He was
I
good.
don't remember anything about Chingy. You going way back. Is this still early 2000s?
That's the 2003. You said early 2000s. I
How
like
did
the
you-
way you do it right there.
I think I heard that song before. Oh, that you just sang it. It kind of.
These young kids, dude. I can't.
Hey, I was born when I was born. Okay, shoot.
I mean, you know a lot though for your age.
And I know a good bit. I know a little some.
You have your stuff.
That's,
Like,
El,
what
El
about Lil
Pequeño.
Jon? You know who Lil Jon is?
I've heard of him. I never listened to his music.
You've never listened to like.
There's
punk
too
music?
much Lils. There's Lil Wayne, Lil Bow Wow, Lil Jon, Big John. John the Baptist. I can't keep up with all these people, man. I can't keep up. I
Lil
can't keep up.
Jon, Lil Scrappy.
Lil Scrappy. Oh hell no. Oh hell no. Who is that?
But
Who's
you
Lil
want
Scrappy?
a problem.
That's not his name. That's not his name. That can't be
His name is Lil Scrappy. I swear.
You need to scrap the name off the list. I'm sure he's pretty good. I never heard of Lil Scrappy.
I mean, I only know one song of his, maybe two.
Wow, you're talking about it. One song, maybe two. Wow, look at the support.
Because
Lil
that's all he had.
Lil
That's all that
Scrappy,
he
if
had
you're watching
back then.
this, she only knows two of your songs, but it
That's
sounds like
all
you only
he
made
had
two
back
songs,
then.
period. So, okay.
He had that song with Lil Jon, and then he had that song. But you
one,
want a problem.
two songs, and just got some money and left.
I'm gonna
Okay.
start sending you some music because you're not. It ain't catching on, my friend.
Don't.
Oh,
send
but
me
you
the
don't have
stuff.
Apple Music, do you?
I got Spotify. I can find it on Spotify.
I don't have Spotify.
Yeah, but if you send it, I'll just look it up on Spotify.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
I
No
just put it on
problem.
Spotify.
What about who was I gonna ask you about? What about Ti? Did you like Ti?
Yeah, where's the hat? He always had the hat, when we talk about, we have the hat hanging off like this. T.I.'s hats is never on his head. It's always hanging by the bottom of his ear and crap. Like the man hats. I should have brought the hat out. T.I. was nice. I love the ATL movie was nice too. Music. I can't really put my finger on some of his music and so forth.
No, I had CDs. I still have like 2 or 3 of his CDs. I used to like all his music back in those days. I was a little ghetto, okay? I was a little hoodish,
You was a little ghetto. Why did you say it like it was 2 words? Ghetto. Ghetto. Ghetto.
No, because I was into all that hip hop back in those days.
It's fine. I don't make you
Now,
ghetto.
I still listen to it. You know what I mean? I still listen to all of that.
No, we gotta listen to nice, calming music and Afro beats and all these other beats and
we
stuff
gotta
like
do
that.
Calm.
We gotta be calm.
I toned it down.
We gotta relax. We gotta be wusa. The
Listen to
wusa.
some Boys to Men, some Genuine. Ooh, I used to love Genuine. Don't get me started, bro. That's another Papacito. Genuine. Man, that boy can sing. And back in the days when he had those videos and he was dancing, man, I gotta show you this video. The video is so active.
Who says I want to see him dancing?
I just want to show you
You know, you
the
want to
video. So
show me a
anxious.
man.
He has this like dance break where he like breaks it down. It's just beautiful. Just a beautiful time. Those were beautiful times.
I could tell you're over there reminiscing. Got your hand on it. You're over here like, yeah. Ah, yes, yes,
Genuine.
yes. Genuine.
Let's see who's
He said the word. It's genuine. I'm gonna just call it genuine.
genuine. Genuine. Like
Genuine.
everybody tried to be like him. Trey Songz was good. He's good. Haven't heard anything from him. Trey
Let the
Songz.
neighbors know my name. That's it. That's it.
He had some stuff in those times, you know. What do you like from like the late 2000s? Because we can't say early 2000s because you didn't even know who Chingy was.
Late
Who that?
late 2000s. You mean like what? 2008, 10.
Yeah, that's what did you like? What was your like what's
You
like a
know,
good artist or like a good song that you liked?
there's so much songs out there. Many men, I love many men. But that's early.
That's
That's
early.
early.
Yeah.
That's early, man. It's funny because I had my thing too. I can't even put my name on it. It's so much songs out there, and it's like,
You know,
li-
if you go to like, well, I don't think you guys have it on your Spotify.
okay,
But you're able, you're
okay,
able to like look up mixes and stuff like 2005
I got you.
mix,
I got you.
2008,
I got you. I got you. You think Spotify don't got that? I got you. I got you. I got you.
2008 hip hop mix. You
I
see,
got
that's
you.
what we got
I
here.
got you. I
You
got
know,
you.
picture of
2010.
Lil Wayne.
Let me see because it's so much Wheezy F baby. Hold on. Hold on.
We need to talk about Lil Wayne. That guy's good.
Hold on. Look at that. Like I mentioned this, Not Afraid, Eminem, that was a big song. Love the way you
Yeah,
lie,
that was.
Eminem, Rihanna. She ran again. Gonna
No, yeah.
stand there and hear me cry. I think that's what it said, I forgot. 6 foot,
Wow.
7 foot, that was a big song. 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot, punch. Excuse my charisma. That's it. Headlines from Drake, that was a big song.
Oh
That's
yes,
a big
that's
song.
first.
No,
So
that's a big
Drake,
song.
Drake's it wasn't even his album. How do you call these albums before the album comes out?
Like an
You know,
EP
like
or like a.
it wasn't like an album. It was an album
Like,
before his like big album. So
I, don't-
that album
I
that
can't
was
point.
came out before that. I think Headlines is part of that.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm not mistaken. Is part from like back then. You know, that music was awesome. That's when Drake was like at his peak before he became
Loverboy
Drake.
Drake.
Yeah, before Views, before that, before I think
Controller, controller. Hey, hey, hey. That's it.
it was before the whole Thank Me Later or whatever. I think it was this. Hold on. I don't remember, but he
Yeah,
had some really good stuff.
started from the bottom. Now we're here. That's all. That's yeah. So he has some. He has some fire song. I think he has a good
Yeah,
song.
he does.
All me, Drake and Two Chains. Got everything. I got
Got
everything.
everything.
Carolina knows music,
Cannot
right? She knows
complain.
music.
I can't. Don't get me started.
You already started. Just go ahead,
I
continue.
already started. Just keep going.
You already started. We already here. We here
Yeah.
already.
Not how embarrassing.
We here already. It's not embarrassing. You're fine. You're fine. We all love to sing. It's okay.
You
It's
remember when I
okay.
told you I met Drake? Yeah, I
You
got him
did.
drunk.
This girl, she done met some superstars, and yeah, she
I
done met
know.
some superstars. What was I know. What was that? You said I know. I got my hair's a little long too. It's touching my eyebrows now. If you didn't realize, I can't go back here yet. Give me some time.
Who
Give me
else did I
some
meet? Oh, I met Flo Rida too. He took
flow right
me.
up.
Yeah. I told you the story about how I met Tyreek Hill and I didn't know who he was.
Yeah, I think I mentioned that. Yeah, you did
Yeah, that was
mention that a little
shout out to
while back.
David Busters.
This girl done met everybody. Hey, you need to. She done met some superstars. She's famous.
Superstars.
We have a superstar in our midst, guys. We have a superstar in our midst. She is famous. She done met everybody. You know,
It was
did you
because of my job though. It
did
wasn't
did
you
did,
know
did you go to the Diddy party, Carolina? Did you go to the. Did you decline the invite? Okay.
listen, they were inviting everybody, okay? Even little girls.
Ah, you see, I gotta. We can't. Nope. Take him to
You
jail.
can't go there. I'm
Take,
telling you because the thing is, I'm gonna
take him
tell
to
you
jail.
what. I'm gonna tell you a story, okay? Me and my friend, because I used to live on the beach, right? On Miami Beach. Oh, damn, I watch. On Miami Beach. And we're there waiting for the bus because I used to take the bus everywhere. And I remember that this like limo stopped and they're like, "Hey, you girls want to come with us? Like, we're going." Like, yeah. And it was like 7 p.m. It wasn't like late, late. Oh, come on, we're gonna go to this mansion on the beach if you guys want to come. Blah blah blah. And don't get me wrong, me and my friends, when we were like 15, 16 years old, we would wear, skimpy little stuff, Miami. So whatever.
Miami.
I was like, I told my friend, I'm like, hell no. And she was like, she was about to get in the car. And I was like, girl, you
Yeah.
better not get in the car. Hell yeah, she was all with it. And till this day, I swear to God, I'm like, it had to have been a Diddy party. Had to have. And we even talked about it that same day. I remember telling her, I was like, bro, you think it was like somebody famous? Because they said it was going to be on a mansion. She's like, I bet you it was one of those Diddy parties or Puff Daddy parties. And I was like, damn. To this day, I always think it was one of those.
We cannot go to those things. We can't. We
Yeah,
can't.
no. I said no.
Can't. Yes, you said no. You put it
I
from
said
girl.
no.
We're not going. Get her. Stop it.
Well,
We're
my
not
friend,
going.
she was ready. She was ready to get in the car.
Her
She's
foot.
like, hell
So
yeah,
her
we
foot was in the
out
car. Let me go in. Let me go in. Damn it.
there. I was
Let's
like,
go. No.
no.
We're gonna go to
Yeah.
KFC, buy some chicken. We're gonna have a good time. We're not going.
Exactly. I said, we're
We're
going
not
home,
going.
girl. Yeah. But I'm convinced about that, my friend. But yeah, no.
You dodged the bullet.
He dodged the bullet, no?
No, you
I
dodged.
already
You
know.
guys dodged the bullet. Y'all probably nearly got recruited to
My
the
mom
dinner
taught
party.
me, don't be getting in no weirdo's car. You don't know. Yeah, it's a nice limo, but fuck that. Hell no. You know.
Your mama's a wise woman. Yep. Don't go with no weirdo blah blah
She
blah boom
was.
boom
I don't
boom.
know. She a little cuckoo in the muku sometimes, but she's good. Anyway.
Cuckoo in the what? In the
In the
muku?
muku.
Oh my god. Yeah, we're done. That's enough. I think we're having too much fun. I think we're having too much fun. Any closing stuff you want to say before we end off today's episode? Anything you want to say?
Um, I would like to say, kids, Quran, listen to more music, more old hip hop. That's all I could say. 'Cause
That's
there's
all you
better
can say.
music out there, I think. R&B, bring R&B back with it.
R&B's, they got some good stuff out there.
Not anymore.
Well, probably not like brand new stuff, but it's music
But
is
like
very
genuine.
yes. Oh
Genuine.
God, you
Mamacita.
just no, you don't care for his music at all. You care for
I know. I mean, I like his music, but it's good
you
to watch
just
the
you,
videos
you just
instead of
want to see
listening.
him dancing. You just want to see him dancing and winding
I would
and
rather
stuff.
watch the videos and listen to the music in the car. You get
I,
what I mean? Like,
I got you.
you get it. You get it. But other than that, guys, don't become Puff Daddy. No matter how much money you have,
Have some integrity.
don't buy too much baby oil. Have integrity. Think about others. Think
There's
about your
none left.
family.
Well, is nobody listening to me? He bought it all. It's confiscated and so
They
forth.
no longer make baby oil because of Puff Daddy.
Yeah, he needs Sir
Sean
sometime.
Combs.
He needs Sir Sean Combs, Puff Daddy, Call Me Love,
Well,
whatever they
before
want
we
to call.
go, do
Yes,
you think his career is over?
yes.
Like, even if he doesn't go to jail, you think it's done?
I think I don't think this type of publicity, the scandals, the charges,
Negativity.
all this. I don't think people are gonna really want to work with him again. I think
Yeah.
he might still have some connections and so forth, but I think overall, he just needs to keep his head low and whatever. I don't think he's gonna really make a comeback from this. If he does,
Me
like
neither. I don't think so either. Nah.
if he comes back from this, anybody can come back from anything at this point. I mean, yeah. So.
Yeah, for real.
I don't really think he'll make a comeback, but we'll see. We'll see as the days go on, and we'll see as he goes through it and so forth. So yeah.
Yeah. But Karan, thank you for having me. I appreciate you.
Oh no, thank you for coming on. It's been a joy to have you. Absolutely, it's been a
You
joy
know.
to have you. You blessed the K Plus podcast for your presence.
Finally.
Yeah, finally. You'll be seeing her more often. We gotta get Hannah on. We gotta bring Hannah
Oh
on.
yeah, we gotta get Hannah on here.
We got some stuff to talk about.
She
But
got she got a school. She has to school us on the K-pop because I don't know anything about that. But she She's all about the K-pop.
K-pop. If y'all like K-pop, drop it in the comments. I'll bring Hannah just for you to talk about some K-pop and so forth.
Yeah.
I'll bring her around just for you guys. Thank you guys for tuning in to the K Plus podcast. Hope you guys have a great day. We tuning out. Peace. Have a blessed day. We out.